Hey Stushes, welcome back to my channel. It's Nisha Marie. And hi, if it's your first time here, welcome. This isn't my official video. This isn't my first video of 2024, but it's my first video like talking to y'all like in time. So happy new year. How's your new year going? I hope it's going good. How you been treating 2024? You coming for them hard? Okay, good. Oh, not yet? It's okay. It's not always about how you start. It's about how you gonna finish it, right? Right. I hope that all is well on your end. I wanted to come and share with you all some of my favorite beauty buys of 2023. I really feel like 2023 was a good year for makeup in general. More so like complexion. But in general, a really good year, at least for me. Like, I feel like I went in last year on my beauty buys, and some of my products I absolutely really love, and others were just like, okay. So I wanted to come and share with y'all what I've just constantly been reaching for, and I felt like it was like worth adding to my collection. So if you're interested in seeing what that list is, stick around. I actually completed my full face using those products, at least majority of them. It was kind of hard to make this selection, sort of, kind of, but I just limited to, you know, makeup, fragrance, and skincare. So yeah, let's get into it. Oh, wait. Before we do that, if you are in the least bit entertained and you would like to stick around, please consider subscribing. It will really help out my channel. Listen, I've been aiming for 1,000 subscribers for like 2 years. Woo! So let's let that's gonna happen this year. Perfect. These are either they came out in 2023 or they're newer to my collection. I think I should make that clear. The first category I want to start off with is fragrance. So I only selected 2 fragrances, and that's like, and I bought a lot of body sprays, but I only selected 2 that they're new to my collection. I really enjoyed them. Last year I got the Miss Dior Bloomy Bouquet, and I fell in love with it. This is actually the training product. So I actually got this, I got this for gratis at Sephora, and I fell in love with it. It's a light fruity floral. I just feel like dainty and feminine when I wear this. It's such a pretty fragrance. We had the opportunity as Sephora employees to get like basically like 50% off of Dior. So I made sure and I bought another full-size bottle, so when this runs out I have it. But yeah, and it's lasted me a long time, and I wear it quite often. Excuse me. There have been times I kind of skipped out wearing this just to kind of preserve it, but now that I have my backup, I feel a little bit better. So love this addition to my fragrance. And then I have really been liking the Fleur Vanilla Skin. It's just a vanilla spray, honestly, and it's good to just for me to layer with all of like my vanilla, woody, musk, amber sort of warm fragrances. So I've really been liking this. I think by itself it doesn't really last that long. I'm still spray something, because this is the vibe I'm going for today. Oh! I feel like I sniffed that right in, and I hope it doesn't chip my allergies and my nose start running. But anyways, this is just like a natural vanilla smell. It's for hair and body. And I'll be spraying them in my packs and stuff like that. So really like these 2. And that's fragrance. Look how quick that was. Okay. Next category is skincare. I tried a number of skincare. Oh, I forgot one. I have to go grab one of them, but let me start with the one that I have here. So I got the Tatcha Indigo Overnight Repair Cream. I love this cream. I mostly use this at night. It's super hydrating. My skin always feels like, along like with my whole routine at night, but in the morning my skin just feels so supple, and it's like a nice beautiful glow where I'm not too oily. So I actually have the mini of it, and then I fell in love with it, and then I just went and bit the bullet and bought the full size because I felt like it was worth it. So then loving this as part of my skincare. This is the Ole Henriksen peptide lip treatment. I love this. There was a while last year that I was dealing with like really cracked lips. Like I don't know what was going on. But this, I put this on as a treatment and it helps to like, you know, soften the dried lips and then help it to easily peel off. And it gives you just a good treatment, you know what I'm saying? Like you could wear this by itself. I don't really wear this, I mostly wear this by itself. I don't wear it over top anything because I actually do want the treatment. But if you're popping out, it still gives you like a nice glow. And the consistency is thick, but it's not like too thick and it's not sticky either. So I love this. And I also bought the Dennis Gross Plump and Repair Lip Treatment. You know, I already kind of have, my lips aren't big, but you know, they're there, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, this is actually, like, would it be worth it? But I was able to get this 50% off. So I was like, let me try it. And I actually have been liking it, but I only put this on like while I'm getting ready. I do my makeup. So by the time I get to like the lip part, I usually kind of wipe it off and then put on my lippy, and my lips look a little extra boom. Like I can see the difference. Even people have commented like, oh, look at them lips, girl, you look juicy. I was like, oh. It's this. It's my lip injection. So yeah, I like this, and I might, even though I got it 50% off, I'm inclined to buy it at its regular price. I probably always want to buy it on sale because it's kind of expensive. It's like $45. But I'll be willing to purchase it again at the right price. How about that? We'll leave it at that. All right, so the next skincare item that I would have really enjoyed in 2023 is the Fenty Skin Cherry Dub Scrub. It's a super fine face scrub, smells like cherries. It really smells like, what's it, Jolly Rancher? I think it does smell like the cherry Jolly Rancher to me. That's what it gives me vibes of. I think it's just a regular exfoliant. I think what I like most about this is when I have this a part of my routine, my face doesn't feel dried out, which I can appreciate in an exfoliating treatment. And I know that I like it because I was willing to buy it again during the holidays. They had a set for the body scrub and the face scrub, and I purchased it. I have the body scrub as well. It's not in this video because it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, nothing to write home to, but this, I actually really enjoy it, and I wouldn't mind like repurchasing this. So really, I'm saying everything really good ad, but it was a fun add to my skincare routine. Oh my gosh, okay. So this should have been in my fragrance area, but I skipped past it, so I'm gonna like wind it back a little bit because I completely forgot about this. So this is the J'adore Jelly, and it smells like the Dior J'adore, but it's in a gel format, and it has like golden shimmers that I absolutely love. I just feel nice and golden and divine. You're probably not gonna be able to like really see it here. I mostly actually wear it on my décolletage, and I add my perfumes on top of it. And it just smells so good. It gives me a glow. I bought this for a cruise last year because, you know, on the cruise you have the captain dinners, and I'm the type of person, I love glow on my body. And so I smelled this, I fell in love, I got it, and I wish I waited till we were able to get 50% off because it literally happened like 2 months later. But I love this, and so it's in my favorites from last year's buys. Okay, now we can move on to makeup. Makeup is my biggest category. I bought a lot of makeup last year. A lot of makeup. That's why I think I'm gonna be on a little bit of a lower buy this year, especially as it relates to palettes. So let me just hop right in because I feel like palettes last year for me was a bit of a disappointment. I didn't buy that many. And out of the ones that I did get, this Patrick Ta one I deemed this one my favorite. It is his Major Dimensions 3 all matte palette. So you have warm and cool tones. You have like a cream formula for like liner and smudging and stuff. I really like this palette. It's so, like, literally when I first used it, I was like, it's just such a, it was like a pleasure. It's like, it was a pleasure applying to my eyes. Like, it was so easy. And the formula is just so like baby soft, and The only thing about it is that because the formula is so soft, it's easy to like mud, and then a lot of my looks would look the same, but I've kind of figured out how to apply it so I could like see a bit of a difference. That's what makes me interested in trying the Makeup by Mario matte ones, because it's not as soft. However, the color sticks to where you put it, so you can see the gradients. Versus with this, like, you gotta be a little bit careful because it's so soft. But I've been kind of like in a one and done sort of era, like, or 2 colors, 3 max. Like, I'm not really like a eye crazy makeup girl. I like simple looks. Sometimes I go a little extra, but this is just the perfect, like, all matte, good to go, run out the dough sort of palette. Goodbye for me last year. I kind of went out of order, but okay, let me peel back. As far as the order how I do my makeup, that makes it easier for me. So let me focus on like base. So I fell in love with the Luminous Silk from Giorgio Armani. I got 2 colors. I got 10 and 11. I just kind of mixed them up just depending on how my skin is looking. Love the look of this. I'll be looking like a porcelain doll. It's just so pretty. It sits so nicely on my skin. I feel like if I had a merge of these two, it would be my perfect shade, but I'm able to make either or work. Just gotta finesse it, but it wears beautifully. Very long lasting, doesn't feel heavy at all. Doesn't emphasize like my pores or anything. It's just a beautiful finish. Of course, I still always go in and set because I have oily skin. I have to set. That's part of my routine. But if you like a luminous type of glow in your look, definitely, you know, consider this. I did, and I have oily skin, but I'm still able to make it work. It's so beautiful. Love these. I fell in love with the Fenty Skin Tint. I wear the color 20. I actually got this as a training product because I was never like drawn to purchase this like on my own, but I got it in training from Sephora, and I was like, this is great. Like, what? It's amazing. I love the way it looks. I've been pairing it a lot lately with another new add to my collection, which is the Tom Ford Traceless Matte Foundation. I got the liquid and the stick one because they were on sale, and by far, like, the stick version is I prefer over the liquid formula, and these two together are just beautiful. I think in this video on the side by side, I didn't use the eavesdrop. I used the Armani Silk, but I went over it with the Tom Ford, and they play together well, so I like that. I didn't really have to. Like, I like using these together because this is not full coverage. It gives you like a beautiful tint, but I mean, it's a good amount of coverage, but it's not like full coverage. So when I put the tint on and I'm like, I think I want just a little bit more, then I will go in with this, and they beautiful. Okay, next is our concealers. It was concealers galore last year, and I really fell in love with the Haus Labs concealer. I wear the number 40. I tried 2 colors. I think this one and 42, and I preferred the 40. It is so hydrating. I recommend it to so many people at work. I'm like, there's like top 3 concealers that I recommend, and Haus Labs is definitely one of them. For any kind of skin type, they have good ranges. They have a good range of colors. It sits well. This is the least creasing concealer that there are times I put this concealer on and it creases, like, but not bad. It's not crazy. It's like by the end of the day, like, I see the creases. Now other times it's like no creasing whatsoever. So I think it's how I set. It'd be a hit or miss on how I set sometimes, but consistently this wears beautifully. I never wear concealer by itself, so I couldn't tell you how it wears by itself. But when I set it, beautiful. I love the High Glam from Natasha Denona. Was finally able to get it. I grabbed the color, I think this is N, what's the color? P7? Is it P7? But this is a nice one. I don't reach for this as much. I mostly use my Haus Labs and my Urban Decay, but that's like a oldie. I've been had that in my collection. But I've most recently just always reaching for Haus Labs, but Natasha, no, I reach for it here and there, like in between. And every time I use it, I'm like, oh, this is amazing. So this was like a really great buy, but I just find I don't reach for it as much. I don't know, Haus Labs just do it for me. The only thing about this Haus Labs feedback I have is just I don't like the packaging. I don't like the packaging, but the formula is where it's at. Next is the cream blushes. So I went ham on cream and liquid blushes last year. Like, I have no business buying any more blushes, but let's see if I end up buying some this year. But yeah, last year we started off strong with Vanessa Myricks. Like, she came out with these cream blushes, and she came out with them like when I was in a no buy in the beginning of the year. Oh my god. So as soon as I was out of that no buy, I went ham, and I think I got almost every color. I have golden hour, more of a pink color, prima donna, the dancing queen, love this one. It's like a berry toned. Then I have jubilee, which is more like apricot, and then I have, which one? Rose and brunch, which is like that nice warm pink rosy tone on me. Love this formula. It's like a cream to powder. It sets beautifully. You can wear powder blushes over it really well. My mind went blank. And speaking of powder blushes, Haus Labs Blushes, baby. I went ham on Haus Labs Blushes. I love this color, and I was hoping it would work for me because it's so light, but it's gorgeous. So I would say this is like my #1 favorite one, which is the pomelo peach. Love that. I'm wearing that today. And then I have the color, which one is this one? Oh, watermelon bliss is beautiful. Love that color. And then I also have Acai J, which is more of like a berry tone. I thought I had another one. Maybe I returned it. But yeah, I love these powder. It's like so lightweight, like, is it airbrush? Can powder foundations be airbrush? Yeah, it's like a filter finish. It's really pretty. Really, really, really pretty. And I also newly added the Patrick Ta blush to my collection. Oh, okay, so this is She's Giving, and then there's another one, She's Wanted, which I really, really enjoy. I actually wear that more than this. I got this like during that pink phase last year. You know, last year was the pink platinum summer. Like, it was crazy, it was everywhere. So I got this, and I actually really wanted to show you the She's Wanted. Let me get that one, because that's the one that I actually like really F with. So here's She's Wanted, more of like a berry tone. And I like that with Patrick, you have the cream and the powder. So it's like a 2-in-1, good to go. So it's my first time getting his blushes last year. They've been out, but I really enjoyed it. Next up is, oh, setting powder. So I freaking love, these are my 2 go-to setting powders. The Givenchy Prism Libre, this is brand new. It was brand new to my collection last year. I saw the minis of it, well, obviously this size of it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I like the color number 5, Papaline Mimosa, and I was like, let me try this out. And beautiful. It really gives me a I can set all over my, under my eyes and all over my face. Beautiful glow, and it's like a matte, but it's like soft. Beautiful, beautiful powder. And then one size is not new to my collection, but the color Sweet Honey was a new addition. It's more of like it's more of a yellow tone versus the like translucent one. I'm not, oh, I definitely just spilled some, but whatever. Making a mess. But yeah, so that was a new ad. Love one size, as you already know. Oh, let me go back to skin. Oh my gosh. So I got the Saie Sun Glow. It's a super gel. I mostly wear this by itself, but I like to mix it in with my foundations as well. I feel like it gives a little oomph. I want to try other products, but this is my second one of this. Like, I actually really like it, so I just added it to this list. Okay. Next up for a face palette was the Hourglass. This was for their holiday last year, the Snake palette. And I just love this palette. All of the colors work for me, which is great because this is a pretty pricey face palette from Hourglass that they come out every holiday, and it was majority new colors. It could work for my skin. I don't know, they have to come out with a fire one this year for me to buy, but I'm like, it's gonna take me a while to work through this because I'm working through all my other shit. So, but this was a really good buy. Loved it. Like, first using it, I was super excited, and every time I use it, I'm just like, oh, so pretty. So pretty, pretty, pretty. Love that. All right. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm all over the place. Okay, so next, I actually want to talk about my brows. And this is so out of order. I was supposed to go in order because I'm doing my makeup while you guys are watching like this. And so it's gonna be so out of whack. But anyways, I started using brow gels last year. I was like, let me play around with it. I don't even know why I ended up starting doing that, but I was just curious about using it because I have very like light brows, but I find like when I use like the gels, it looks really nice and defined. So I was like, let me check it out. I checked out the Rare Beauty one and I really liked it, and I'm looking forward to trying out some more this year. But I've been using this. I feel like it does a great job. It doesn't crust, it holds my brows in place. I'm able to create like a laminated effect on my brows, which I really appreciate. And then I've also first started using the NYX Lift and Snatch last year. I saw Desi Perkins refer to this in an eyebrow tutorial, and I was like, let me try it out, and I love it. It just adds like the extra definition of like hair-like strokes in my brows, and it's just really improved my eyebrow game. This Haus Labs concealer brush, I was so surprised by it. I actually really doubted this because it just seems so dense, and I felt like it'll be too much, like too heavy for the under eye, but no. This blends out my concealers beautifully. Like, it just makes it so easy, and it helps to keep the coverage, because usually I blend out my under eyes with my sponge. I really like it, but I do know the sponge kind of takes up the product a little bit. So using the brush, I get a lot more coverage, and it just makes it easy. You know what I mean? So great add to my collection. So the last of some of my favorite lip products of last year, which I just made an executive decision to go to select my go-to lip look, which is this YSL lip, what's it called? Oh Lord, I'll put it on the screen. The Rouge Volupte Candy Glaze. Yeah, the lip glaze. So it's like a lipstick gloss sort of vibe in the color Scenic Brown, number 14. Baby, that, and then I just go with a touch of the Pink Glow Moisturizing Plumping Lip Serum from Makeup by Mario, and this is my lips, girl. This is like my signature lip. Like my signature lip is either brown type of shades or like red, you know, like blue red lips. Yes, and this, it just gives a nice really hydrated, smooth appearance. And then the Makeup by Mario gives you like a little, I don't know if it's like, it says plumping on it. It says pumping, but it's not like a burning, stinging like the Fenty Heat sort of deal. It's more like a cooling sensation. So I like that sensation on my lips. And I wish it was just a little long lasting between the two, like, but for the most part, I could have my lips straight like this for like 2-3 hours before having a touch up. Is that it? I think that's all. These are some of my favorite beauty buys of 2023. I'm excited to see what the beauty delivers to us this year. I do definitely intend to buy less. Hopefully I can start getting PR and stuff. That'll be nice. And of course my perks and stuff working at Sephora, but I am interested to see and excited to see what's going to come out this year. I really hope they deliver some good stuff with range and longevity, and helps you enhance your beauty and feel good. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, girl. Leave me a comment. Let's talk. I need to get to know y'all. So leave me a comment. Let's talk. If you are entertained in the slightest bit, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. But before you go, my Stush babies and my newer ones, my new subbies, please remember, stay bad. No. Damn, oh my God, I forgot my outro. I forgot my outro. I think it's this, yeah. Stay bold, stay beautiful, and stay stush. Till next time, bye.